And a very good morning to you. It is Tuesday, the 13th of October, 2020, and this is your friend Angus Buchan with a thought for the day. If we go to the Gospel of John, chapter 13, I'm going to read two verses, starting at verse 4. He rose from the supper and laid aside his garments, took a towel and girded himself. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet and to wipe them with the towel with which he was girded. A gesture I think that we will never forget. God himself washing his creation's dirty feet. We need to understand that sometimes a small gesture speaks much louder than words. The first president of the United States of America was George Washington. After they had won the Battle of Independence with England, there was a lot of fighting going on with the generals as to who was going to have what. And they called for the farmer. George Washington was a farmer and asked him to come back and settle the differences. He came back and he made a great speech, but it didn't seem to impact the men. They were still very disgruntled and argumentative. And then we hear that George Washington, at the age of 51, he started to fumble in his pocket and he pulled out a piece of paper, a message from someone, and he opened up the paper and he was battling to read it. And then he said, "Gentlemen, you must pardon me. I have grown gray in your service and now find myself going blind." And with that gesture, there was silence over the room. They say some of the generals started to weep unashamedly as the man who had spent himself for them was trying to bring peace. Right after that gesture, there was no more talking, and they carried on with building the United States of America. A gesture in season speaks louder than words. You know that this morning it was extremely cold, and as I got up, I went and I made a fire in our wood stove in the kitchen, because it's got a wonderful way of warming up our home. I did that for my beloved wife. I think that means more to her than if I had gone and bought her a very expensive gift. A gesture today could change somebody's life. Just be sensitive and God will lead you to the right person. Have a wonderful day and be known as one of the feet washers of Jesus Christ. God bless you and goodbye.